Good afternoon, happy Sunday, and roll Tribe, ladies and gentlemen. We are gearing up for the Lady Indians facing the Pellissippi State Lady Panthers here at the ICC Soccer Complex. And we are just about to begin play here shortly. The Lady Indians already have a game in, but this is their first home match of the season. Last week, they won their season opener against Southwest Tennessee in Memphis, 4-0. We are underway here in Fulton. Pellissippi gets on it, but that is Cooper Pletsky, who gets it taken away right by Pellissippi and swapping possessions, but here's Pletsky with it. Dishes it over to Liv Norris, and that will just roll out.
Underneath. Back it up.
And Liz McElveen will throw it in. Pellissippi makes the first contact and gets possession. Julia Althden sends it over to the far side. Lady Indians applying defensive pressure. And Maddie Ahmed will scoop it up for the Lady Indians. This is Addie Stanford who dishes it over to Ahmed. Lady Indians looking for something to develop. And this is Millie Webb. She had a good look right there, but Pellissippi was able to disrupt that. We welcome those of you watching in favor of the Lady Indians and Pellissippi, or if you just like soccer in general. Beautiful weather today on this Sunday afternoon. Lady Indians will throw it back in. And Pellissippi get on it. This is Olsen, who will send it over to Larson. Larson will go down the side with Pletsky right next to her. McElveen disrupts that. Gets over to Norris. Trying to get possession, and this is Pletsky with it. And that ball will get away from her, back to Pellissippi. Cross midfield.
You're fine now.
And Pellissippi is advancing with it, but Stanford is right there to make sure it just rolls out.
Next one.
Okay, so don't do it.
Abby.
Just slot through, okay? That's how we want to play. Squeeze.
We are approaching the 5 minutes into the competition. 4:20 left on the clock in the first period. So Lady Indians try to prevent Pellissippi from getting the first score here. And scooped up beautifully by Annabelle Holman, the freshman from Amory. And she will send it back out towards midfield. Isabel Kinsella is on it. She has a pair of Lady Panthers All on her. And we have stoppage. Not too much contact right there. And so we will restart play. This is Norris who will send the ball. Sends it over to the goal area. That's Julia Olson who gets on it. And she will send it out for the Lady Panthers. Pellissippi will look to get things rolling. Now there's some advancement. And great job by Vanessa to get that out. Pellissippi will throw it back in. And they will just send it back towards that side to sort of reset this possession. And that is taken away. This is Millie Webb. She sends it over to Cooper Pletsky. That is quickly disrupted by Pellissippi. Trying to scramble for possession. They'll say possession, Pellissippi. So the Lady Panthers will send it. This is Paige Genuine. And Liv Norris is first to make contact for that. And that was Liz McElveen who sent it to the other side. This is Cooper Pletsky. She had some defensive pressure on her. Millie Webb coming in to try to regain that. Pellissippi gets it away. No score between ICC and Pellissippi right now. 3:11 left in the first period of play. This is Larson. Send it over. Maddie Davis is right on top of that, and she will send it over to Kinsella. And then there's Vanessa right there. She has a good look, but that ball is just rolling too quick. And ooh. Cooper Pletsky had a good look right there to just send it in with her head, but it is a little too high. And Millie had a nice look at a second chance as well. Just good defensive pressure by Pellissippi right there. Maddie Ahmed will send it back in, the freshman from Oxford. And there's some scrambling around for possession of that. A little bit of a collision there. Everyone gets back up. Seems just fine. So Pellissippi will get it out of danger, but here's Liv. She will get it back for ICC. So here comes Millie. She's giving chase.
Drop, Maddie, drop.
And Pellissippi is moving right now. That is taken away by Bella Moore, who sends it to Cooper Pletsky. She's facing some pressure, and that will just roll out. Possession, ICC. Liz McElveen throws it in, but that'll just roll out. Intended for Pletsky, but it was a little awkward of where she was. She was right there, out of bounds. So Pellissippi's trying to gain possession, applying pressure to both McElveen and Norris. That ball is just going to roll out. Nope. Addie Stanford's on top of it, so she'll send it back the other way. That was a good look. She sends it over to Vanessa, who will send it over to the area of Cooper Pletsky. She had a good look right there. That was just good defensive pressure by Pellissippi, but they're going to keep on trying here. Here's Cooper now. She sends it over to Millie Webb. Nice move right there to get closer. And Pellissippi, good defensive coverage right there to prevent the goal, and this is just going to roll out.
They're working for you, Coop. You're there. All you got to do is finish it. They're working for you.
So McElveen will throw it back in. Vanessa is right there on top of it.
Too soft.
And Pellissippi will get it right back, but Addie breaks that up.
We're out. We can play
Here's
now.
Millie
It's a
Webb.
stretch.
She will send it over to Cooper. That's disrupted by Pellissippi. And this is just going to roll out. Second game of the new season for both of these squads. This is ICC's first home match of the season. Pellissippi, this is their second match here in Fulton. They lost in a 4-0 decision against Gulf Coast on Friday.
Don't stop.
And the Lady Indians won 4-0 at Southwest Tennessee last week.
Jump in, man. Jump in, man. Welcome to the pasta party.
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Now let's go and keep going, keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta
Enjoy, cheers to us, we did it.
and an ice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
So Pellissippi will send it back in, but ICC disrupts that. Pellissippi is on the move now. This is Suzanne Barker. And that will just roll out. No score between ICC and Pellissippi right now. 33-17 left in the first period of play here in Fulton at the ICC Soccer Complex. We want to welcome those watching in favor of the Lady Indians or the Lady Panthers. Or if you're just a fan of soccer in general, we want to welcome you as well. This is Julia Alfton for Pellissippi.
Izzy, drop in on that.
She sends it to the close side, and nice job by Liv Norris to get that ball out of proximity of the net. Great job by the Lady Indians to just get that ball away to make Annabelle Holman's job easier. So Pellissippi will throw it back in, and that bounces right to Liv Norris and Bella Moore. That will just roll out. McElveen will throw it back in. And it goes to Pellissippi. So this is Paige Janoyan, who sends it over to Julia Olson. And that will just roll out on that side. Maddie Ahmed for the Lady Indians was there on that side.
Oh, just free flowing? Yeah. Okay. That's what he did with these guys. Cooper.
Cheaters now. I'm going to call them cheaters now.
I don't know what he's doing.
So we have Juliana Moats subbing in for Cooper Pletsky.
You just can't have it that easy, you know?
Juliana, a sophomore from right here in Fulton. And we will restart play. Possession Indians, Lady Indians.
There we go.
So this is Isabel Kinsella, who will send it over to Moat's direction. Vanessa is there to keep Pellissippi from getting possession. But that will roll out. Possession Pellissippi. So Olsen will send it over to Isabella Altifer, who sends it over to Cassidy Church and back to Altifer. Lady Panthers are looking to develop a lane for advancement. Church sends it to Lauren Lemo. She is facing pressure from Vanessa Boggets. Pellissippi gets it cross midfield, but Liv Norris is right on top of that. She sends it over to McElveen. Kicks it over towards Isabel. She is moving. She's got some Lady Panthers around her. Here's Moats with it. Good look right there, but defensive pressure is making it rather difficult. And here's Millie Webb trying to do a sideways kick, but that was deflected. And Pellissippi back with possession. Both teams are looking for their first goal of the match. And here is nice defensive pressure by Bella Moore to disrupt that run that the Lady Panthers were on. 28 minutes and 40 seconds remain in the first period of play between ICC and Pellissippi State. No score between both squads. Bella will send it out to Isabel. For some to develop, gets it over midfield in the direction of Millie Webb, but Pellissippi breaks that up. Pellissippi gets it back. And so does the Lady Indians. So that's Millie who sends it over towards Vanessa's direction. A nice defensive effort so far from both squads. Juliana Moats right here, and here's Vanessa wide open. Ooh, and the goalkeeper, Julia Olson, beats her to it. That was a good defensive effort by Julia Olson to prevent that potential first goal of the match. That was Vanessa Boggets for the Indians, Lady Indians. And here's a second chance, it looks like, for Vanessa. Not much going there. It's just some defensive pressure from Pellissippi. Here's Liv Norris. Sends it over to Bella Moore.
Just play again, run off of it. Other side again. Good.
Isabel Kinsella.
It's not on recycle. Good.
Inside of her, Cassidy. Inside of her. Hey, get that.
And Moats with it now, getting some
Good.
pressure
We
from
break.
Pellissippi.
Come on, guys. You got to get through the line or we can't
Liz
get the
McElveen
ball.
looking for someone to send it over to. That's in the general area of Vanessa Baggett's and Juliana Moats. Pellissippi is right on it, though, to take that away.
Shift on it, Jew. Yours, Jew. It's yours.
And here's Julia Alfton,
Guys, hey.
and that'll just go out of bounds.
Outside back has it. Your midfield has it. Head us up.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
So we will resume play with McElveen throwing it in. And Juliana takes that kick off the side. Possession,
Drop in.
Lady
Vanessa,
Panthers.
drop in. Shift over, Jew. Shift, Jew. Shift, and we're fine. Now catch your breath, Red. Stay.
Pellissippi closing in on midfield. And Millie Webb will take that away. Here's Vanessa now. Will she get it this time? And goal! Vanessa Boggets with a goal for the first score of the match. Lady Indians up 1-0 now over Pellissippi State. 25-21 left in the opening period. Great job
Guys, it's so good there. It's so good.
by Vanessa there.
Okay? Just like that. Well done. But you gotta make that run so it can go, right? Good, Vanessa. What a run. Good ball.
So we will look to restart play.
Another 5 minutes.
Here's Pellissippi now with possession.
Yeah, hold you. No, you stop it. There we go. Vanessa, you don't have to come all the way here. Go on, come on, Jude. Come on, Jude. Yes, Jude. There we go.
Lady Indians
Come on, easy.
get possession after scrambling with Pellissippi over that.
Drop in, Jude. Drop in. No turn. So, easy. It's a good look. Easy. Water break. Yeah. Just with this one, yeah?
So we will restart play right here with Pellissippi kicking it in. This is Jalen Love.
Okay.
1-0 is the score. ICC in the lead. And we will get you live feed here in a moment.
You gotta turn and face now. Stay switched on. Who's got weak side? Jude, yep, so you got another one, so bring your mitts in there with you. Maddie Davis, Bella. Look at 8.
Jalen, push up just a bit, just a bit.
Well done, Izzy, well done. Thank you, Izzy.
Towards Paige, towards Paige. Yep.
So Pellissippi with possession. That was a great block right there to keep it out, but we're right back in scoring territory. Pellissippi, this is Jalen Love who will send it. But Annabelle, oh, better get it. And that was a great effort right there by Annabelle Holman to get that ball before it rolled in. After it just slipped past her. She did hit the post, but she is okay.
Hey, Nikki.
And we're going to take a quick timeout for a water break. And make sure both teams are well hydrated. And we will be right back after this. Indians lead. Oh, so just got word that was a goal. That was a score for Pellissippi. So it is now 1-1 tie game between ICC and Pellissippi. With 22 minutes and 8 seconds left until halftime, we have a tie game between the Lady Indians and Lady Panthers, and we're going to take a quick timeout.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best star here.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After that quick water timeout, we are just about to resume play between ICC and Pellissippi. So possession, Lady Indians. That ball gets really close to the goal, but this is Julia Olson who will pick it up for the Lady Panthers, and Pellissippi will look to get some action. Abigail Sullivan will send it back over to Olson, who will send it over to the far side. And that gets past midfield and much further. Suzanne Barker with Caitlin Elbeck. Pellissippi is just dishing it back and forth between each other. Try to get a good look, but here is Maddie Davis, who will disrupt that. Pellissippi gets it right back, though. And that will just roll out.
Cover those half spaces, Liv, okay? As she steps, she steps.
And again, Jalen, and again. Pinch. KB, pinch. Yeah, relax.
Stop getting the ball back.
Bill. Hey, relax. Hey, relax. Control. Bring down. Bill.
So we have a tie game between the Lady Indians and Pellissippi, 1-1. Vanessa Boggets got the initial goal for ICC. Shortly afterward, Pellissippi answered with a goal of their own that slid in. And this is ICC with possession. Elbeck will direct it, facing some pressure from Pellissippi. Has a good look, just a little off the mark, and it'll just go out. Good defensive effort there by Pellissippi.
Inside, Caitlin, inside.
So Olson will send it out to restart play. Gets past midfield, but that will just roll out. Jalen Love of Pellissippi and Caitlin Elbeck of ICC were both there as it rolled out. And the Lady Indians try to get something going here. Try to retake the lead. Here's Millie Webb.
Stay hungry.
But that gets taken away by Pellissippi.
Now drop.
So here's Juliana Most. She breaks that up nicely and has firm control. But not without facing some pressure from Pellissippi. And she falls down. Now get possession right back to Pellissippi. But here's Bella Moore who breaks it up. Maddie sends it out. Here's Maddie Davis now. Trying to scramble to get possession. Jalen Love right here will send it past midfield. Liv Norris will send it to Elbeck. She's running down the right side. Sends it over to Millie Webb. Does a lateral kick over to Isabel Kinsella. Nice pressure right there, but it goes right back to Millie and just over the net.
Jules, great work on that weak side.
Nice defensive pressure and hustle by Pellissippi, and good hustle right there by the Lady Indians. 17:21 left in the first period of play. We have a 1-1 game between ICC and Pellissippi State. So we have a sub in for ICC. Annie Manzel, the freshman from Hernando, subs in for Maddie Davis, the freshman from Stonewall. So we will restart play here. Pellissippi with possession. Jalen Love is on it. And she sends it over, but it looks like Liv Norris is going to get there. Suzanne Barker of Pellissippi was right there with her. I'll just roll out, and Pellissippi will throw it back in. And the Lady Indians, great job again defensively to get that out of goal territory. And it looks like Pellissippi regain possession and restart on the far side.
Good. Good. Shift that. Hey, shift with
So Olsen will dish it over to Abigail Sullivan. Looking for a lane to send that ball through to take the top off the defense. Juliana makes contact with that, but Pellissippi gets it right back off the bounce. This is Erica Correa with Millie Webb right next to her, applying defensive pressure. And Juliana will get that ball sent over to Isabel. And here's Juliana Motes trying to get possession back. So we have some stoppage, and they will restart play. This is Jalen Love of Pellissippi. Will kick it in. She will send it over to the far side. I believe that is Katie Browning. And that ball gets away from Pellissippi. And Maddie Ahmed, looks like she's got it right there, rolling down the side. A little bit of disruption there by Pellissippi. And that will go backwards. So back to Ahmed now. And here's Isabel Kinsella. She sends it over to Elbeck's direction, but Pellissippi is right there to break it up. That was Jalen Love who broke it up on that kick.
Come on, Liv. Liz. Can you get there?
And here's Liv Norris right now.
You got
Send
a
it
battle there,
over.
Caitlin. Come on.
Jalen Love breaks that up again, but here's Elbeck over to Millie Webb.
Good. You're fine.
Liz McElving will send it over to the far side. And Pellissippi is right there to break that up. Maddie Ahmed gives chase to the ball, and it's just right before it rolls out. She gets contact, but here is Juliana Motes. They're going to call quick time to allow a sub in for Pellissippi. Yuri Garcia subs in place of Abigail Sullivan. And Pellissippi will throw it back in. And Maddie Ahmed is right there to somewhat disrupt that, but Pellissippi gets right back on it, and it'll just roll out again. Possession, Pellissippi. 12 minutes remaining in the first period of play between ICC and Pellissippi State. We have a 1-1 game. Pellissippi will send that ball in, and it goes She goes on top of the net, rolls off the back of it. And we have a nice breeze here this Sunday afternoon at the ICC Soccer Complex.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
See, now let's go and keep going, keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta
Enjoy, cheers to us, we did it!
and a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
And we have a sub for the Lady Indians. Chloe Boyd comes in, the freshman from Columbus. She replaces Addie Stanford, the sophomore from Tupelo. And we're going to restart play here. Here's Liv Norris. She sends it over past midfield. Here's Isabel with it. Getting some defensive pressure, but she sends it over to Cooper Pletsky. A nice little spin move to get out of a jam right there, and that was a good look right there by Cooper. Just
Annie! You don't make
defensive
that right.
pressure.
You stay!
It's a little much right there.
Look at what you ate. Do you see why? Do you see what you'll leave if you... There you go. Let them do their work. Okay? We'll break whenever we're in the attacking third.
So Pellissippi will restart with possession. And this is Yuri Garcia, who sends it over to Erica Corey. Sends it over past midfield, and that ball will just ricochet out of play. Jalen Love of Pellissippi will throw it in for the Lady Panthers. And there's Kaylin Elbeck right there to disrupt that. The Pellissippi will get back on and look to restart. Garcia sends it over to Corey. Sends it over to the far side. Pellissippi looking to set things up here. Inside 10 minutes to play in the first half. One of these teams looking to find another goal just before the break. Pellissippi with possession, trying to make something happen here, but the ICC Lady Indian defense is making it a little difficult, and that's going to roll out of bounds. That was a good defensive effort right there by Maddie Ahmed to force that ball out of bounds. There was some contact right there, and she is still down.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
"What's next?"
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We restart play. Nice job by the Lady Indians defense to break that up. Pellissippi scrambling to trying to get repossession, and they do. And nice job by Liz McElving to knock that out. And that attempt will hit the top bar and just roll off. Another strong defensive stand by the Lady Indians there. We'll give them repossession. Liv Norris will send it out. Inside 7 minutes to play in the first half. We have a tie game between ICC and Pellissippi. One apiece. So this is, there'll be some stoppage right there. So Norris will dish it over to McElveen. Bella Moore will send it. This is Isabel Kinsella, who will send it over to Caitlin Elbeck's way. And there is stoppage right there.
There's no reason to be offside. None. Drop in, Annie.
So we will restart play.
Drop in on your line.
Pellissippi will get possession after that offside call. So here's Yuri Garcia of Pellissippi, who will send it over to Jalen Love. Cooper Pletsky approaches, so does Caitlin Elbeck.
Good, Caitlin. Good, Cooper.
Love will send it back over to Garcia, who sends it over to the far side, but there was no one there for Pellissippi. And it'll roll out. So the Lady Indians will throw it back in, but Pellissippi gets right on it. But here's Liv Norris, who will take it back for the Lady Indians. Here's Bella Moore. She sends it over to Riley Stringer, and Stringer is moving along the side right there. Not the look she wanted. Pellissippi retakes. Now we'll just roll out of bounds. That was Chloe Boyd, the freshman from Columbus, getting defensive pressure on that rollout right there. We have a nice turnout this Sunday afternoon over on the far side. And they found some shade under the trees. The Lady Indians get possession back.
Get them up and tight, KK. They're too spread out. KK, get them up and tight. Bring it down, Erica.
And scrambling for possession around midfield. Jalen Love tries to send it to one of our teammates, but Caitlin Elbeck will take that away. A little spin move to get out of a jam right here. This is Isabel Kinsella We'll dish it over to Chloe Boyd.
Good.
This is Riley Stringer trying to get away from that defensive pressure that Pellissippi is giving.
Second ball.
And Pellissippi gets possession back, and they will send it over to Julia Olson, the goalkeeper, to send it back out to restart. So we have 2.5 minutes remaining in this first half of play. Tie game between ICC and Pellissippi, 1 apiece. Both teams trying to find an extra goal before the break in the closing 2 minutes of the half. Pellissippi with possession now. This is Jalen Love who sends it over, but that is taken away by Annie Manzel. Quickly taken back by Pellissippi. It's Julia Alfton who will send it over to Lauren Lemo. Sends it over to the far side. Contact right there. There's Juliana Motes on top of that. But Pellissippi will try to get it in right there. We have stoppage right here. 1-1 is the score. Tie game between ICC and Pellissippi with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining until the halftime break. Bella Moore will look to send it out quickly, try to get another goal in before the break. Here's Isabel Kinsella. That is taken away by Pellissippi. Sends it over to the far side. Inside a minute until halftime. Pellissippi is looking to get another goal in before the break. The Lady Indians looking to hold strong defensively. Defensive pressure from the Lady Indians, making it rather difficult for Pellissippi. This is Erica Corey. Send it over, and that will just go. It'll hit the top bar of the goal. And a second attempt will hit the side of the goal. So we have 15 seconds until halftime. 1-1 is the score between ICC and Pellissippi. Nice defensive stand by the Lady Indians. And Coach David Strother is just going to let this wind down, and you can hear the buzzer right there. We are in the halftime right now. 1-1 is the score between ICC and Pellissippi. We have a good one on our hands. We'll be right back after this halftime.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Now let's go and keep going, keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta,
Enjoy, cheers to us, we did it!
and an ice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
"What's next?"
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to resume play between ICC and Pellissippi here in a moment. We have a tie game, 1 apiece between the Lady Indians and the Lady Panthers. We are underway to start the second half. Lady Indians will set it over. Pellissippi makes contact and now roll out of bounds. Possession, ICC. Galvin will throw it in. Pellissippi is right there on it. I believe that was Katie Browning of Pellissippi.
Don't get caught. Talk to Bella. Talk to Bella. Central con page. Tú.
So Julia Olson will send it out for the Lady Panthers. This is Abigail Sullivan with Juliana Motes right next to her. She sends it to the far side. This is Addie Stanford trying to get possession, but Pellissippi is right there. This is Kelly Veliquez Cruz. Possession, but that will roll out. Possession ICC. Riley Stringer will throw it in. There's Millie Webb right there with it, but she is met by a couple Pellissippi players.
Vanessa, not so high though, okay? We're not gone yet. Make sure we're organized and then we're out.
So that will roll out. Possession Pellissippi State. Abigail Sullivan will throw it in for the Lady Panthers. And this is so Sullivan faces pressure from Millie Webb. She's forced to send it back towards Paige Janian, who sends it to Julia Olson and over to the far side. Isabel Alterfer over there. She sends it across. This is Veliquez Cruz, who sends it back to Sullivan and back to Veliquez Cruz. Facing pressure by Riley Stringer. And that will just roll out. Possession Pellissippi. So this is Erica Corey who will throw it in for Pellissippi. Oh no, she'll kick it in.
Why do we leave two there?
No, we don't need two.
Millie! Millie! Oh! We don't need two there. Look at what we have, Millie! Look at what we have here. You and Cooper. Think about that.
Millie here. Yeah, Millie here.
So Corey will kick it in. And Liv Norris is first to make contact. Pellissippi gets it right back. There's Corey trying to corral the ball. She gets it away from Riley Stringer, but there's Millie Webb with contact on the ball. Nice job to get that ball from rolling out of bounds over to Cooper Pletsky's area. But that will just roll out. We have a tie game between ICC and Pellissippi, 1-1 apiece. Second half just started. We are 4 minutes in, or just about 4 minutes in. 41-35 left in regulation. So we have Millie right here on the far corner, who will kick it in for the Lady Indians. Millie Webb, a freshman from Rugby, England. A nice defensive effort by Pellissippi to prevent a header. Now here's Vanessa Baugitz. She will kick it in. And another attempt at a header, and oh, that would have been a nice score by Juliana Motes. That was a good effort right there by Julia Olsen to save right there. So the score stays 1-1 with 40-27 left in regulation. Here's Pellissippi now, advancing the ball, taking the top off the defense, but Addie Stanford is there to break that up, and that'll just roll out. Here's Veliquez Cruz, who will send it over to Sullivan. Back to Cruz, but they are going to call her out. Possession ICC, Riley Stringer will throw it in. Riley, a freshman from Pearl, Mississippi. And Addie sends that over past midfield, but Olsen will break that up and send it back over to that side. And here's Juliana Motes with Corey on defense next to her. Pellissippi will get possession back. Try to advance the ball. The Lady Indians defense is just making things rather difficult. Here's Veliquez Cruz. Nice job by Riley Stringer to apply that defensive pressure. So Sullivan will throw it in.
Shift over, no turn, shift over. Tuck in, Riley.
So this is Jean Rosa Vidal, and that will just roll out of bounds with Addie Stanford on defense.
Hey, Millie, Cooper. Hey, here. Yeah, look at the relationship. Millie, here, at the counter, okay? Comes to Cooper, flicks in, okay?
This is Julia Alfton, who will kick it in for Pellissippi State.
If you need a number, then we'll go in. If you do need a number, you can go in. Just stay. Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
The kick. It's one on the ground. Veliquez Cruz will. And that's a nice save by Kyla Kate Huffman. Great save by Kyla Kate Huffman. That was a good look by Pellissippi, but a great job by Kyla Kate for looking that in and cradling the ball. The score remains 1-1. Here's Riley Stringer applying defense. She takes it away from Velasquez Cruz. Pellissippi gets it right back. Here's Isabella Altifer now. Boggets and McElveen applying pressure defensively. Here's Riley Stringer. Soren trying to break that up. And she sends it over to Velasquez Cruz all by herself. Here comes Stringer in pursuit. And that goes just across the front of the net. That does not go in. I believe she was looking for someone to do a header right there.
Easier to come to it than to chase it backwards, yeah? Bella, Bella, Bella. Bella, Bella.
So 36-43 remaining in regulation. It's a 1-1 game between ICC and Pellissippi State. And here's Maddie Davis who will send it. Intended for Millie Webb, but Pellissippi will break that up. Here's Millie. She gets it back. Juliana Motes is to her left, running down the left side, but she's getting some defensive pressure from the Lady Panthers. Here's Motes right here with possession. She gets tripped up, and they're going to... So Bella Moore will send it back in for the Lady Indians.
Second ball's important too, okay?
Kick from Moore. Curls in. And that just goes right over the net. That would have been a nice header to score by Liz McElveen, but it just goes right over. This is the second game of the year for both teams. ICC won their season opener this past Thursday 4-0 at Southwest Tennessee. And Pellissippi dropped a 4-0 decision against Gulf Coast on Friday. That was here at the ICC Soccer Complex. This is the home opener for the Lady Indians. So Vanessa will do a kick in right here, and that's broken up by Pellissippi. And here is Altifer. Trying to get out of the defensive pressure from the Lady Indians. The Lady Indians pick it back up. Here's Webb right here. Pellissippi will break that up. And that will just go right over the net.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
So Olsen will send it back in for Pellissippi. This is Abigail Sullivan, who sends it over to Kelly Velasquez Cruz. And Riley Stringer gets in front of her, and that's just going to roll out. And Riley will throw that in, and that just goes out.
Get a pass rally at her feet, okay? Like what we talked about in practice. Run a bouncing ball right at her feet.
So Pellissippi will regain possession. 33-25 remaining in regulation. 1-1 is the score.
Relax yourself. Relax yourself.
Elvine gives pursuit to that. She will just kick it out. And that ball is still rolling. And it comes to a stop. Right next to that container over there. And Isabella Altifer of Pellissippi State is going to retrieve the ball. So play will resume when Altifer throws it in for Pellissippi. Throw in. Liv Norris makes first contact on that throw in, but Pellissippi gets it right back. This is Erica Corey trying to get past the defense. There's a little back kick right there, and Kyla Kate Huffman will look that in again and will give possession back to the Lady Indians.
Get tight! Come on! Second ball, get them up there, mids.
Kyla Kate Huffman, a freshman goalkeeper from Pelahatchie. Juliana Motes sends it over to Isabel Kinzela. And Pellissippi is getting rolling the right way.
Good run, Vanessa! Good ball, Bella! Let's go now! Come on!
That was a nice look for Vanessa right there. It's just the defensive pressure was a little too much. So Isabel will kick it in right here. Here's the kick. And that is broken up by Pellissippi, but Riley Stringer had a good look right there, just a little to the left of the goal. Certainly had the distance, just a little to the left. So here's Julia Olsen, who will send it back out for Pellissippi. Dish it back and forth laterally, trying to find a lane to advance the soccer ball. This is Abigail Sullivan trying to thread it in between. She sends it to Corey and back to Sullivan. And Velasquez Cruz was right there, but Riley Stringer breaks that up. So Sullivan will throw it back in for Pellissippi. We're 15 minutes in the second half of play with 30 minutes remaining. And Millie Webb gets right there in between to give possession back to the Lady Indians, but they'll just kick it over to the other side, and Olsen will restart for Pellissippi.
Talk to each other, Paige again. Come on.
So Olsen will kick it over to the far side. Once again, just a little dishing back and forth with each other, try to find a lane to develop. She'll send this one over. Jean Rosa Vidal was there, but so was Liv Norris and Liz McElveen to break that up and prevent a score. Pellissippi will throw it in, kick it in, excuse me.
Make sure around 25.
This is Julia Alton.
We got water ready, okay? They're going to do another water break. At 25.
Will kick it in.
25 and 22.
And that was a nice little header attempt, but good job by Kyla Kate Huffman to get that ball out of there. And here's Millie Webb wide open. She's all by herself. That ball is rolling hot, though. She will look to restart right here. And a nice move right there to get the ball away from the defense, but that will just roll right into Olsen's hands. That would have been a good goal right there for Millie Webb.
Good work, great Millie, okay? Next touch, it'll go to goal. Yes, good.
And the ball is back with Millie after Moats passes it to her. She sends it over to Isabel Kingsla, and that ball will just roll out.
There you go, guys. Vanessa, good run. Good run. It's coming, guys. You just got to keep doing that work.
No. Abby.
We have a substitution coming in for the Lady Panthers. Katie Browning comes in to replace Abigail Sullivan. So play resumes over on the far side. Pellissippi trying to get some advancement.
Keeper's ball.
So that will just roll back into possession of the Lady Indians.
That could be our time there.
And Huffman will look to restart play. The 26:46 remaining in regulation. Maddie Davis makes contact with that, and there's some scrambling going on. Julia Alton, Pellissippi State, regains possession for the Lady Panthers. And they will just try to take the top right there. And that will just roll out.
Millie
So Riley Stringer will throw it back in for the Lady Indians. She sends it over to Addie Stanford. She dishes it to Liv Norris, and that will just roll out.
Addie, what is that pass doing?
A little awkward rollout right there. Give possession back to Pellissippi State. So Browning throws it
Riley,
in.
tuck in. Riley, tuck in. That's you.
And Juliana Moats does a good job kicking that out, preventing a potential score right there. So they will restart. And Moats again will kick it out.
Become a nuisance. Drag someone to you. Become a nuisance.
So Pellissippi has possession. Shuffling the ball around between teammates.
Shift. Tighten up.
And this is Vanessa Baguettes, who will try to send it over to Isabel Kinzela. That will just roll out of bounds.
Jules, go right. Jules, go right. Right wing. Vanessa! Put Vanessa to forward with Izzy.
Erica, stay
Guys,
in.
make sure we got sponges ready. Make sure we got waters ready.
So that will be thrown in, and it'll just roll out again. And this is Liz McElveen, who will throw it in for the Lady Indians. And that is broken up by Pellissippi. It'll just roll out.
Hey, guys, set it up! Hey, set it up!
And McElveen will throw it in again.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
So the Lady Indians send it in. Pellissippi breaks that up, and they will retake possession. And just a little back and forth between ICC and Pellissippi. This is Velasquez Cruz, but with Millie Webb giving chase. That was a nice job by Millie to disrupt that, despite it rolling out of bounds and giving possession back to Pellissippi. And Liv Norris made contact with that, and that'll just roll out. So we will resume play on this throw-in. This is Isabel Altifer. She throws it in towards, I believe that was Julia Alton. That is broken up by the Lady Indians. Here's Moats, who would dish it over to Vanessa. But that is taken away by Pellissippi. Took it away on a little spin move right there. Now here's Pellissippi. Velasquez Cruz with Riley Stringer right there with her. And Huffman will just scoop that up. Nice job by Riley to disrupt that. Here's Kyla Kate, who will kick it out. Pellissippi. This is Jean Rosa Vidal. Switching back and forth. This is Katie Browning surveying the defense. She sends it back.
Good decision.
over to the far side.
Shift and tighten.
She will send it back to Browning. Right at midfield. Not many windows that the Lady Indians are allowing right now. And Millie Webb get that back.
Come on, guys. If that's all you do.
And we have stoppage. We're approaching 20 minutes remaining in the match. Still a tie game between ICC and Pellissippi at 1 apiece.
Millie, pitch in. Millie, pitch in. Riley, be in the space for knockdowns, okay? Yeah, it's Izzy's ball.
So here's Isabel.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, Riley. Then everything's in front of you.
So she will kick it right there.
We'll take a corner. Good.
And that almost rolled in just a little bit, veered a little bit to the left. And the head official will call for a water break with 19 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in regulation. We have a tie game between ICC and Pellissippi at 1 apiece. We'll be right back after this water break.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Now let's go and keep going, keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta.
Enjoy, cheers to us, we did it!
And a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to resume play.
Look at you. Come on. Come on. Be switched on.
This is Isabel Kinsella, who will kick it in for the Lady Indians. Here's the kick. And that is broken up by Pellissippi. And Vanessa will try to chase it down, but Pellissippi is right there with her. And oh, that would have been a very nice connection score right there. But it just goes right over the net. That would have been huge.
Ready to go again.
Instead, it will stay 1-1.
Push up. Wider. Higher.
Good, come on,
Pellissippi
shift and communicate.
surveys the defense, but they're getting some pressure.
Well done, Katie. Shrimps can't be tighter to Yuri. Higher.
There'll be stoppage after that play right there.
Millie,
Mella.
you're outside back there. You can step to that. Just the bubble. You don't have to.
Umpires telling Isabel Kinsella to Be a little more gentle next time on that. So here's Pellissippi with possession now. Lady Indians will look to try to break that up. So that ball will just roll out of bounds. Liv Norris was there to give chase for the Lady Indians, and so was Suzanne Barker of Pellissippi. So here's Moats now. And play stops. Pellissippi will throw it back in.
Okay, come on. Energy to go forward. Energy to go forward. Millie, they're not overloading
Now,
right?
now possession back to the Lady Indians. Here's Liv Norris kicking it over to the other side. Pellissippi made contact. They will take it. They'll try to establish themselves here. But the Lady Indians are making it a little hard for them to get on their feet. Here's Millie Webb. She will take it back. Annie Mansell takes it back to Millie. There's Riley Stringer right here. She will take it back. Mansell trying to get a nice look right there. Sends it over to Vanessa, who sends it over to Millie Webb. And off the foot as she was slipping down.
Good, Riley. Make it go back. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Good.
Just a little bit of back and forth right now. And here goes Jean Rosa Vidal. And that will just go over to the left. That was Julia Alston.
Hey, Liv, you're fine. Good recovery.
On that shot attempt right there. A lot of back and forth. I've got it. No, I've got it. Between ICC and Pellissippi.
It's coming, Red.
So Kyla Kate Huffman looked to send it back out for the Lady Indians.
Stay tight with them, Abby. Talk to them. Talk to them. Stay tight.
They will send it over to the other side. Annie Mansell is right under it. So was Veliquez Cruz.
Shift and tighten.
So here's Sullivan right here. She will send it back to Kelly Veliquez Cruz with Annie Mansell right there with her. Here's Riley Stringer giving chase. And Riley keeps up with Veliquez Cruz in stride. Take that away, and another shot attempt goes just left.
That's your ball, not KK.
Inside 15 minutes remaining in regulation. Score is 1-1 with 14 minutes and 7 seconds remaining.
Tight, Abby, tight. Yuri. Baja poquito. Drop Bella. On the 9. You got it. Inside.
So the Lady Indians will send it out, but Pellissippi breaks that back up. Kyla Kate will just scoop that back up.
KK, skip it. Look, KK, look at your numbers. KK, next time skip it. Be faster. They're up. We got space behind.
So she will kick it over towards Annie Mansell, but that is picked up by Pellissippi. Zerica Corey That is picked up by the Lady Indians. Here's Juliana Moats in stride now. She passes it over, intended for Vanessa Bagets, but the Lady Panthers will pick that back up. But a nice block right there by Isabel Kinsella. So Pellissippi will reset. Send it over to the far side, but that's Riley Stringer breaking that up. And Addie Stanford looking to recover that. But here is Jean Rosa Vidal. So Bella Moore regains possession for the Lady Indians. And Pellissippi will disrupt that for a moment. Now here's Juliana Moats again, in stride again. Gets it past the defender over towards Vanessa. She will get on it right there. Millie Webb is in the area, but she'll send it back to Vanessa. And here's Annie Manzel. And that, oh goodness. Isabel Kinsella had it very close to getting in right there. But at the last moment, the Lady Panthers were able to prevent it from going in. Annie Manzel makes contact with that for the Lady Indians.
Now relationships.
And Millie Webb is on top of it. She sends it over to Riley Stringer, who sends it over to Isabel. Back to Millie. She's right there by herself. Going to try to set up a header with Vanessa, but that's just a little too high.
Lock it here, Riley tight.
Riley will retake it.
Good job, Riley.
Nice hustle right there by the Lady Indians to get possession back after Pellissippi interrupted that. And so Chloe Boyd will throw it in for the Lady Indians. Here's Millie Webb right here. Almost got out of bounds right there, but Pellissippi takes it away, but it will roll right towards Liv Norris, who will send it to Addie Stanford. Addie will send it over to the other side. There's Isabel, but she is met by Abigail Sullivan on that disruption. Here's Annie Manzel, who will send it to the far side. There's Millie Webb again. She's got a good look right there. Nice defensive block right there to get in the way, and that will just get out of bounds.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, we will get you back.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Okay, now let's go and keep going.
sharing old stories. homemade pasta,
Enjoy. Cheers to us. We did it.
and a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
We are inside 10 minutes remaining in regulation. 9:48 and counting. 1-1 is the score between ICC and Pellissippi. So here's Isabel Kingsley on the far corner right here, who will kick it in. And the kick, a little too high for a header. There's a second chance right here. And that will just get kicked out by Pellissippi.
No turn, just make her go back.
Liv Norris. A nice shot for the goal right there, but Julia Olson was right there and just saw it in.
Come on, separate it, tighten up. Shift and tighten.
Got it. Let's go.
So here's Moats again. That'll just go out of bounds. We have a substitution. Kelly Velacles Cruz comes out, and Jalen Love will replace her for Pellissippi.
Stagger your runs, okay? Not front run, stagger.
This is McElveen throwing it in for the Lady Indians. Pellissippi made contact with that. She will dish it over to Chloe Boyd. So here's Isabel. Let that ball get away from her, and Pellissippi will break it up. Now here's Cooper Pletsky trying to recover that, but that is kicked away, but it goes towards Liv Norris, who will send it to McElveen, who will send it to Moats. And that will just go out of bounds right there.
Let's go! Let's go! Come on!
So the Lady Indians will try again right here. Pellissippi working really hard to disrupt that and take possession back, and they do.
Keeper's ball!
They'll just kick it over to the other side. A little too much heat on that, and Kyla Kate Huffman will scoop that up. She will kick it over to the other side. Here's Cooper Pletsky right here. He dishes it to Norris, who will send it over to the other side. And this is Vanessa right here, who will send it to Isabel, and off the top bar. Oh, goodness.
It's still coming, guys. Keep plugging like that. It's coming. It's coming.
It went off the top bar, so the score will stay 1-1 with 6:20 remaining in regulation.
Hey, last 6, it has to be as a unit though. Abby, you good? How bad do we want it? How bad do we want it as a unit, baby? Come on!
So Pellissippi will restart with possession here. Defensive pressure from the Lady Indians up front. Chloe Boyd breaks that up, but it rolls back. No, it goes over to Isabel Kingzela.
Next relationship. Good.
And that will just go out of bounds. She was looking for Millie Webb right there, but it was a little too far. So Pellissippi will regain possession. So Sullivan will throw it in for Pellissippi. Mansell disrupts that, and Kingzela kick it over, and that will just roll out. So Pellissippi will restart.
Shift, tighten up and shift.
Push up. Push up. Jalen, up. Up and wide. Relax. Relax.
Shift and tighten. Shift and tighten. That's your minute. Go a minute. Go a minute.
So she will send it over to Jalen Love. But Chloe Boyd working hard to break that up, and she does. Great job by Chloe right there to break that up right there. She will dish it over to Juliana Motes. And a nice move to prevent the Pellissippi defender from taking that away, but Pellissippi does get it back. This is Suzanne Barker in stride with McElveen behind her, and nice job by Liz McElveen disrupting that stride right there.
Drop in a bit, okay? Just connect to the lines.
Inside 5 minutes to play. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in regulation. 1-1 is the score between ICC and Pellissippi. So here's Annie Manzel. That is taken away by Jean Rosa Vidal.
Vanessa, relationships here, just like Freed Hardman. This relationship.
So this is Jalen Love who will throw it in for Pellissippi. Pardon me, who will kick it in.
Chloe, watch short. Watch the traveler.
If they squeeze it, you come in.
Closing in on 3 minutes remaining in regulation. And here's the kick. Disrupted by Addie Stanford for the Lady Indians. Huge right there. And Isabel Kingsela sends it over to Vanessa Boggets, who has got a lot of room right there. She just has to beat that defender right there. She will send it over to Cooper Pletsky, who will send it over to Kingsela. And that's a dish that goes right there, and it goes in! Isabel Kingsela off the assist from Cooper Pletsky gives the Indians the 2-1 lead with just a little over 2 minutes remaining. With 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining, it is a 2-1 lead for the Lady Indians.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Now let's go and keep going, keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta,
Enjoy, cheers to us, we did it!
and a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1,
Ready.
2.
That's my recipe for magic.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Ittle Woman Community College, the best start here.
Pardon me, with 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining, the Lady Indians lead 2-1 over Pellissippi.
Let's go. Let's go.
After that go-ahead goal by Isabel Kingsola off the assist from Cooper Pletsky.
It's Liv's ball. Hey, you're tight now. Millie, you're tight.
Millie, inside.
Millie, you're tight.
Tuck in. Good. Drop.
We have some stoppage right here.
Full side of it. There you go. It's all knocked. It's all second ball.
Touch in.
You got it, Liv. You're good.
So the Lady Indians, after that goal, will look to hold off Pellissippi and prevent a tie. So they will kick it over that way. Here's Chloe Boyd right here trying to break that up, and along with Addie Stanford. And this will just roll out of bounds. Possession Pellissippi. A minute 15 and going.
It's not the time to rest.
1 minute. Keep dropping. Come on.
It's crunch time for both teams.
Just finish the game out now, guys.
Pellissippi will throw it in.
Yeah, step to it. Step.
Here is Yuri Garcia trying to work the field.
Just shift and stay tight.
Facing too much pressure, so she sends it over to Austin. And then back to Garcia. Nice job by Addie Stanford of getting the ball out of there before someone made the kick to go into that goal. With 38.4 seconds remaining in regulation, ICC leads 2-1 over Pellissippi. And not too long ago, there was a go-ahead goal by Isabel Kingsola off an assist by Cooper Pletsky to put the Lady Indians out front.
What are we doing?
So Liz McElveen will throw it in.
Too high, Millie. Drop.
And this is where you really have to protect the ball. So Pellissippi. And that is broken up by Kingsola. And here's Vanessa. She's looking to ice the game with another goal, but also just really run down that clock. 10 seconds remaining. Pellissippi trying to get another quick goal in and force an overtime. And nice job by Millie to kick that out. And the Lady Indians are 2-0 on the season with a 2-1 victory over Pellissippi State after a go-ahead goal with 2 minutes remaining by Isabel Kingsola off an assist by Cooper Pletsky. The Lady Indians advance to 2-0 on the young season. I want to thank everybody for spending their afternoon with us today. And roll Tribe.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
See, now let's go and keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta,
Enjoy
Cheers to us. We did it. And a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1,
Ready.
2.
That's my recipe for magic.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.